9, that's huge. You know, that's learning how to play catch in the yard with your dad and all that stuff that I never got. You know, that hope just, you know, hope killed me. I hated the word hope. I carried hope so much, and hope always bit me in the butt. But if dads are spending time with their kids right now when they normally wouldn't because they're working so much, if they're going out and playing some catch, or if they're playing some board games or whatever and spending more time together, great. You know, we haven't had that since probably the 1970s.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice to see the world get back to that. So I'm hoping that the new normal may have some positive changes that come along with it. Whew. That was a long way around that bush to get to that point.
Well, no, I know what you're saying, man, because you like to think that, there's some going to come out of this somewhere. Has to. Something, right?
Yeah. I mean,
some kind of, I've seen a lot of people, posting stuff where they're kind of coming through in the clutch, for anybody that they have the ability to do that for. I think that's cool, man. I think this, overall, I think it brought out a sense of compassion from.
Yeah, for sure. And I kind of want everybody to know, and I know we've kind of talked on and off about this coronavirus thing the whole episode, but, everybody out there, remember still that we have servicemen overseas, and, they haven't had the opportunity to come home, and they're still serving their country and serving our best interests overseas. So please, amidst all this crap, don't forget about them. Also, don't forget that there are plenty of first responders out there that are risking their tail and their lack of immunity and all that mess, helping everybody out. And I know there's a few places that are giving them, free coffee, some free takeout meals and that kind of stuff. And for that, whoever's doing that, thank you. Thank you. Because the first responders now, they are the front line.
Literally
the front line. Next you got your nurses and your doctors and the other healthcare workers at the hospital. I'm not going to leave out the orderlies or the techs or the nurse assistants or even the floor crew.
Even the housekeeping staff,
Yeah, housekeeping especially, man, because their job's the worst. You go from I need you to clean this room to I need you to completely disinfect this room from top to bottom. Every piece of chain, every whatever on the curtain, all the stuff. The world went and got itself into a real big pickle when it decided to shop at the Wuhan market over in the Chinatown.
Yeah, that's for sure, dude. That's that whole. I mean, then now they're saying that China they haven't been so honest from the get go. Tried to cover this up, and while they were doing that, it just gave it a chance to really take off.
Yeah, it's funny. You call this the Chinese virus, and everybody's like, "That's racist. That's racist," and then you just say Spanish flu. Is that racist?
I never thought about that. Yeah.
Oh my God! I tell you what, this week has been quick for me, very quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I need to announce it's last call at the bar.
Oh, last call for alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody's got an unopened beer, go ahead and pop it open now and start drinking it. We're just going to be around for a couple more minutes. Mr. Shiner, let's talk about something completely un-coronavirus-esque.
What do you have up your sleeve?
Shopping this summer. If we start, and I say un-coronavirus here, I'm saying it again, but when we start stepping away from this virus, the country needs to start spending to get itself back on track. Do you agree?
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Interest rates for automobiles right now are 0% for 74 months. That's 84 months. That's 7 years. Yeah. I have a feeling that certain credit card rates are probably going to drop. There's going to be a lot of stuff that credit's going to be available. It's going to bring some spending about.
Right.
Is there anything out there that you want that you don't have that you might pick up after this is all over?
You know what? Like a big expenditure?
Yeah, we'll say an expenditure over $1,000.
Oh man, either there's two of them, either a side by side or like a little teardrop trailer,
Like a
camping
trailer?
Yeah.
Little hunting base?
Uh-huh.
Well, boy, looking at that, I'm like, man, if you're going hunting, you kind of need both of those. But I don't know which ones. The side-by-side will give you more enjoyment. The teardrop will probably give you more practicality.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
yeah, that's what I do, flip a coin.
I don't know. Well, first off, you guys haven't bought a house and moved to the country yet.
No.
So
yeah.
having a side-by-side in the middle of Tulsa is...
Oh, don't think I would get a little use out of it. Like, I'd get at least a little use out of it.
You'd probably you'd drive it straight into Walmart and do your shopping by raking groceries in.
Well, you can make them street legal. I mean...
Yeah, but you have the lights and blinkers and exhaust, and like muffled exhaust, and you got to get it tagged.
Cool stuff.
You got to...
What, do you have a big, like, if we weather this storm, what do you have your eye on?
Oh, as much as I hate to say it, probably a bigger RV.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you kick that idea around every few months. You start convincing yourself you need a bigger one.
Yeah, well, I've got a truck now that I could either mount a fifth wheel in and drive a fifth wheel RV, or pull a bigger one. I mean, this truck that we got now will pull 9,000 pounds, and I can do 11,000 if it's over the axle.
Oh shit! I mean,
yeah. So yeah, the bad part about it is I think they're probably going to cancel Rocklahoma, and I'm probably not going to get to use my RV much this summer, anyways, because everybody's going to be in for the coronavirus.
Yeah, I mean, this evening is one of those times I just sit around and was like, how?
Oh, straight up, it's affected everything from the restaurant industry to the gun industry to the flooring industry to the roofing industry.
The toilet paper industry.
Oh, well, yeah, it's been good for them.
Yeah.
Actually, being a supermarket right now is a good business. You can't even keep your shelves stocked. Still, I had thought that was going to back off by now, but you still can't find toilet paper. Still can't find it.
I don't know, man.
I'm down to 11 rolls.
That's probably about what I got in my house.
So hopefully, I'm not going to panic till I get down to about 3.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about
it. If I get down to about 3, see, and normally, like when crowds are going to be big at Walmart, like, the couple weeks before Christmas, crowds just like, God, I don't want to go to Walmart at 7:00 p.m. I know I need toilet paper, but I don't want to fight those people. And so you'd think, well, it's Saturday. If I just wait till like 2:00 in the morning, I'm not going to go to bed till like 3 anyways. If I wait till 2:00 in the morning, I can run to Walmart real quick and get some toilet paper and not bump into anybody. Well, now all the stores are closing at like 9 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do that little trick.
No.
And then when they open up, don't they give like the first hour or two to senior citizens?
Yeah, and I've already tried that, and I'm like, I'm disabled.
They wouldn't go for it?
No. Well, how old are you? 52. Well, you're not old enough. But I'm disabled.
Getting carded to go in Walmart.
Well, you're 52. You're not old enough. It's my mom's secret recipe. Cinnamon, it's a secret. Nutmeg, it's my mom's secret recipe. They didn't know what else to say, except for you're not old enough. I'm 50.
Not old enough. Get out of here.
50 freaking 2 years old. How many other 52-year-olds on the planet have been told they're not old? Maybe like 6, 7 tops.
Yeah, maybe.
God, I don't. So
it's changed, man. It's changing everything. It's changing how we buy toilet paper. Changing what hours we can go shop at what stores that used to be 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. 24-hour Walmart closed at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
So, yeah, either it'll be an RV or I've also, Shiner, you know how big I am into drag racing, right?
Yeah.
And Shandy's a big speed freak. And I thought about maybe buying her a rolling chassis, giving her a little something to go play with at the Tulsa Raceway Park.
Cool.
Yeah. Either way, it's going to cost about the same. So,
right, yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
But I can finance that RV for probably pretty close to 0% this summer. But you can't finance a race car.
No.
And oh, by the way, I don't know if you heard or not. And this is a little message to everybody out there. If you guys have a pretty decent retirement, 401k, something of that nature, going in, let's say you want to do some home improvement stuff or pay off some bills or something like that, you can now, until this stuff is over, withdraw monies from your 401k with zero penalty.
Wow, I didn't see that.
Yeah, zero penalty. Yep. And it's already been through tax. So,
well, that's cool, man, because they're going to have to do a bunch of creative stuff like that for us to be able to survive this.
well, you know, again, I think it was done as part of this little stimulus package to help stimulate the growth. You know, turns out a blowjob used to be the best stimulation ever, but now it's money. So
Everything evolves, bro. Everything evolves.
yeah, that actually went over a lot more dull than I thought it was. In my head, I thought that was hilarious.
You killed it in your head.
Oh, I nailed it in my head. You know, but it turns out it went down like a bad built airplane at the Red Bull Flugtag. You ever seen those where they have strap wings on themselves and run off the edge of the cliff? And
I wish ESPN2 would play like a marathon of those.
I'd tell you what, if this virus doesn't go away, we're going to have like an ESPN 16. They'll just start doing bizarre sports from around the world.
Playing reruns of the Professional Bowlers Tour.
Well, I can tell you this, that NASCAR race last Sunday online was pretty freaking cool. And I will definitely be tuning in on Sunday at 12:30 on Fox Sports 1. That's not advertisement, but that was pretty cool.
It is pretty cool to watch.
I got to admit. You know, they were right. I know this is going a little bit long on the podcast, but nobody's going to care. Some of the NASCAR guys were right, because the way they have those tracks, like every bump is exactly where the bump would be at that facility, right? And the feel of the pavement and the wear of the tires is exactly the same as the track. You know, and they were saying this is really the only form of esports that you can utilize that will make you better at the actual sport, because you can't get on Madden and play football and then get on the field and be a better football player, because nor can you do it with hockey, nor can you do it with basketball, you know. But racing, totally different story. You know, you got pedals, you got a wheel, you got a gear shift.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, that you know, NASCAR doesn't let them test anymore. So that's how they get their testing in, is they do it on esports, and it really does help. I don't know if you know the 24 car William Byron. He was an e-racer.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That got picked up by Hendrick. Yeah,
I'll be damned.
And he's not a bad cup driver.
No, not at all.
So you can definitely tell it went to help him. I'm just rambling on now. We've man, this podcast is going to be over an hour long. Can you believe that? And we did last call like 15 minutes ago. Y'all got your money's worth on last call. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't have anything else right now. I hope to be back with you guys on Sunday night, and we'll do another one. What's that?
So that's when we're going to record Sunday night, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And on these extra podcasts, I think I'm just dumping them when they're done.
Yeah, might as well.
Yep. Just
some people do. So yeah.
Well, that's episode 69, homie. That's pretty cool, man. 31 to go, and we'll be at number 100. We'll have to do something special for 100. I don't know what it is yet.
For sure.
We'll do something gangbusters. Anyhow, my name is Big Teddy. I will see you later. Love you. Bye.
You guys, do what you can. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay home. Get out there and kick the day in the ass and leave on the world. Shiner out.